So we are at Boca Ciega Millennium Park. It has 186 acres of conservation land for the public to enjoy here in Seminole. And it was actually named by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation as part of the Great Florida Birding Trail. So there is great spots to walk and do birding, but there's also a lot of exercising that goes on in here: walking, running, biking, canoeing, kayaking, and also just general leisure. You know, people looking to get some headspace because it is huge, and so it's not too hard to find a little bit of privacy. I'm going to show you guys around. We're going to not only walk through it, I'm going to show you the 35-foot conservation observation deck, which has probably the best views. So if you do come here, you got to check that out. And then we will also take you up in the drone, so that way you can see it from the top. So without further ado, let's go check it out. So as far as why you'd want to come here, most people that come here are either going for a nice leisurely walk, just trying to get a little break from the hustle and grind of things, or from work. Some people are walking a little bit faster for exercise. You see some people jogging for sure, because again, it's a huge place, so you do have a lot of boardwalk for that. Bike riding is also a thing too, which is pretty fun. There are a lot of birds around here. This is known as a bird watching trail, so people do that, or kayaks as well. There's a kayak launch. So there's kind of a little bit of everything, whether it's more from an exercise standpoint, a leisure standpoint, or if you're trying to get out in the water. There's definitely a little bit of all that. And don't miss out the views from this tower here. It's about 35 feet up, and it's probably the most gorgeous view here in the park. So honestly, really enjoyed spending about an hour just walking around, getting a little headspace. And the reason you can actually get headspace here is because the park is so big, and there's really not that many people here for how big it is. So with all the miles of boardwalk that it has, you could probably walk, run, ride your bike for 5 minutes sometimes, 10 minutes, maybe even the whole ride if you get really lucky, you come at the right time, and not really see anyone else. And it's just kind of you and nature and the mangroves and the water. And that's really nice, especially if you get some time up low in the observation tower. You know, when you're about 35 feet up and you can see pretty much everywhere around there, it's a super peaceful place to, just get a little peace of mind. So if you're looking for a park in the general Pinellas area, Boca Ciega Millennium Park is a darn good option.